Here you go, that's the end for Jace and your whole strategy. Alright, that was pretty brutal. And here's Corrupt to the face, my control player. By the way, we could literally deal 20 damage with those Corrupts. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today Mono Black we all dreamed of. The classic Mono Black control with Corrupts as the wincon, Solemn Simulacrum to get all those swamps in the battlefield so you can corrupt even harder, and it draws you cards, it gets you a creature, like it does a little bit of everything, and of course the immortal Annex to get us card advantage. And that kinda makes me think, because like Phyrexian Arena should be part of this deck, but Annex is simply stronger. It also drains your opponent so hard, even with just having ritual chambers and sanctuaries, that your corrupt will get the lethal way faster than with other decks. So this honestly just fits perfectly, even though it's a pure control with no demons. And yeah, for the other choices we also have Deadly Cover-Up and the End, and you will see how easy it is to exile our opponent's wincons, and the rest of the shell is just usual to try to survive. And I think you will like it, because with Annex you actually don't need to have a demon permanently. Even if you're playing against control that can remove it always, it's fine, because you can just corrupt and get back a lot of life, because with Annex you are doing so many swamps, you probably have like 8 or 10 moments to hit corrupt, and that's 10 life gain, and that means 5 extra cards. So I think you will really like it, and this deck is dedicated to our absolute legend for today, Decomposed, the one, the only. And I really hope, my friend, if you enjoy the mirror decks, I think you will probably enjoy this one. This is the classic deck that I personally love, and I hope you will like it. So thank you for your support, thank you for enjoying the channel and being part of the channel, and always brightening, you know, our comment section. So thank you for that. And yeah, and by the way guys, this is the type of Mono Black control I was playing before I was starting the channel. In Historic, I just had 4 Simulacrums, Mazemind Tome, and some weird wincon. It was actually the wish thing, so I can take it from the sideboard. So here, you got 2 decks in one, and some piece of Sloth lore. This is the type of deck that is very close to my heart, and I hope you will enjoy today's video. So have fun and enjoy. Alright, opponent goes first, we go Virtue, we go Edict, we go Liliana. We'll try to kill all of the creatures that they will inevitably play. Here it is. See, I told you. This is a perfect target for Virtue. Not only it hits the stats perfectly, not only it's like sorcery speed target, but it also gives us, you know, 7-drop later. That is basically guaranteed. Alright, I really hope for 1 creature this turn. Great, because Liliana is absolute powerhouse when it comes to removing 1 creature on the board. Whenever you have 1 creature against Liliana, they are incredibly behind. And that means they don't have 1 white 1-drops, right? Yeah, that sounded weird, but you get the idea. They don't have 1-drops, basically. I would love to, you know, draw one of the lands in our deck. I have to go for Corrupt because it's 6 mana and I'm already mana screwed. And we need to stack Liliana for future. Now we go for this non-token. They had something, so they probably have protection spells. Now we can double remove a creature and they lost. Even if we get mana screwed completely, we still win this. Let's see. Oh, but they have Mirex. Mirex is actually a problem. This is probably their last card? No. Oh man, they actually have a lot. I didn't expect so many. Alright, I could get rid of 1 of them. And I'll be honest, this is not a bad idea. The card that they have in the hand is absolutely useless. It's not amazing play, but it has to do. And now I actually need to draw a land. You know, like not being able to play our spells usually doesn't help to win the game. No, we go, oh, but they will go more. So if they didn't produce more mites, I would go for Liliana and clear the board, but here we actually have to do it. On the bright side, after getting double mana screwed, so instead of being at 5 mana, we are at 3. A pretty big difference, especially when you have a 2-2 blocker. And now we recover, but is it too late? They now can activate the seed core. It's yeah, 3-2, so we can actually trade, but only trade. But it has to do. It actually has to do. So because of our mana screw, our opponent actually got a chance at winning this game. So we have to go for this. We will draw a card, they will pump it. Is it 0 mana? Yep, it's 0 mana. We have to go for it. 5 poison. Not great, not great. And we cannot really sweep because they can make stuff at the end step. So what we have to do here, I think we have to go for the demon. They don't have easy answer for it. So I hope it will stay for more than one turn. But we'll see, it's not guaranteed. Like, we need to multi-spell very quickly, because every turn we are removing one thing and they are creating one thing. So we are actually, like, in a way behind. Alright, this is scary but acceptable. They will get the lightning, but it's not the biggest deal. Let's see if they have something. Maybe some combat trick. Interesting. I don't think this damage too much matters, but, you know, better to do it than not. Alright, and this is the first turn when we actually can be a little bit ahead, hopefully. We need to be careful. We could attack, but later. It's not great now. We need to get rid of those annoying creatures, especially that they're getting extra ones every turn. But I think we still will win this now. See, double spelling suddenly completely stabilizes the board, and it develops us as well. And that's the power of Simulacrum. If you can get the ramp and then, you know, trade this against something, like, you are getting so much from this card. Here's the demon, that's nice. That's a very easy demon to make. So normally with Corrupt you don't care about your life total as much. But of course with this kind of draw it's a little bit better for them, because poison ignores all of it. Alright, I think we have this game if we play it right. I could discard the last card, so let's start with it. I definitely don't need so many lands, so this is a free discard. Now we can try attacking, but it's not amazing. I could attack, deadly cover up, and go from there. I think it's Sanctuary time. I should draw Corrupt soon, but it's not yet. Yeah, I'll be honest, I think this is a good play, because we have Cut Down. We cannot use Go for the Froze because those are artifacts. Let's go for a lot of damage, it will be useful later. Go for this. I mean, you kinda always want to exile something. I don't know what, but there should be a target. And they will of course make a token at the end step, but this is the first turn when we can mitigate all of it. I honestly think this is the one. This is a very annoying card that it's not easy for us to play around it. Alright, let's see the library. Talent, so they want to draw a lot of cards. Twilight. And double Mirrex as expected. Alright, I think this was a good call. And we draw a card, of course, with Simulacrum. And I love this card so much, like, you don't even know. And we could either make a demon. No, we go for this. This is just simply better. And we won't die to Annex, especially against this deck. They don't deal as much raw damage as other decks. And I want to kill it. They can get it to 3-2, but it still dies to Cut Down. Yep. Still dies to Cut Down. Still dies to Cut Down. Bye. Alright, good. Worth a try, probably. Worth a try. Alright. We can -2 Liliana, which is super important. We're close. We're not there yet. I'm super happy we exiled this. Oh my god, they just drew a Twilight from the top. They have 2 in the whole deck. Alright, in the first turn when we are ahead, they just got the biggest bomb of their deck. Alright, I see how it is. Man, this is so hard to fight. Okay, and this is equal top deck. Alright, so we went insane top deck into insane top deck on both sides. If you don't get this insane top deck, you are so behind. I think we would lose to this if not this card. That's why we play Deadly Cover-Ups in the deck. And we know exactly what the next target is. Let's go like this. And this is the cool part about Deadly Cover-Up. You can make sure they don't get this top deck, even if they really want. Right now there are no... I think Hive is pretty good, but I think they don't have like insane bombs anymore. And so let's go for the demon here. Now we are trying to go for the kill. And sure, let's actually discard. We are doing a lot of cards, so it should be good enough. One corrupt from top and we win the game. If we don't, we win in 2 turns, so it should be fine. Alright, that's fine. They can get it unblockable, right? And they have another token, so we need to be still, you know, aware. Simulacrum. Then this card is always nice. Let's see what they will do. They can only make 1 token, which is pretty huge. Screlf. Yeah, they will make this, give it unblockable to black, but that's fine. Oh, this is an artifact, by the way. Did I miss lethal? I did miss lethal. Oh, there will be angry comments about this. No, I will win 1 turn later. Alright, so, because I could actually just unlock Annex and go for Sanctuary, this is 9 damage, all of this cannot block. So this would be 9 damage, 13 damage and 1 at the upkeep with Hive. But it's fine. It's more fun this way. Alright. We can deal still what? 10 damage. And that's pretty nice as well. I honestly think we go like this. Simply because this gives us another blocker. And we win on the next turn anyway, and there's no draw. Like, we know their library, we know exactly that there is no draw that will get them the win. Even if they get like Caretaker's Talent, it's 3 mana, then they make a token, they draw a card, and that's it. Like, end of turn. We attack with this, and we could draw a card. Yep, and that is the last turn. So even though, you know, we miss lethal on this turn, like, we'll just win on the next turn. When you are super ahead, it doesn't super matter if you close it, you know, perfectly. Because generally you are always closing it anyway. Let's see the card. I think they will scoop now. Now they have full information to know the result. Yep, Annexes. But man, Simulacrum was so good this game. It got us so ahead with mana and card advantage. It helped a lot. I guess this will be a black color, but I actually have a lot of colorless. But this is so fun. This is a colorless creature, so it can still block. Yep. We are going for educational session. Here you go. Here you go. And when they trade against Simulacrum, we draw a card as well. And of course they are losing this one. Man, this is so good. This is so... I love Simulacrum so much. I wish we had more of this kind of cards right now in meta. Let's draw a card. I remember this in paper, in the old art. I think it was like $4 or something, and it was like one of those, wow, so expensive cards. You know, when you learned Magic. So yeah, we shouldn't probably mess lethal. Let's go. Let's just, you know, do the swing of doom. The downside is none of their creatures can block. A random destroy evil from the top. This guy, I tell you, this guy is an absolute legend. And there's no way they're winning anyway. Let's go for 4 damage. Every draw just gives them 1 extra turn before they will lose anyway. So, yeah, I mean, they only can attack with those 2 creatures, whatever they do. So as you can see, we know their deck, they don't have outs. This was as close as possible, but it's still not an out. So we go with this, and then we cut down the other one. Sure. And we go for the demon and we win. And we are at 19 life, by the way. So all of those attacks literally did nothing this game. And I guess I will draw a card, because why not? Let's play it optimally. Okay, from now on, alright? Okay, I just like drawing cards, that's the truth. So, yeah, let's wait until our opponent passes the turn. We go for Ritual Chamber. Here we go, that's the third one. 6 life during the turn is kinda insane. Oh, I think they don't like it. To be fair, oh no, we drew so many cards. We need to survive until Unholy Annex. I know, turn 3, crazy. Oh boy, this will hit so hard. So we can answer only Jace. I think we have to go for the Realmbreaker, because this absolutely destroys us. And they probably don't have 2 mana. We won't resolve Annex, so that is a bit of a problem. I think we have to bait Liliana. I cannot wait until I get 3 more mana. Like, I need to play into those counter spells. Like, this is just an extremely good card for this matchup. Like, every counter spell is the best case scenario for this deck. And let's see. Alright. That's actually pretty good because they counter this, so that means Simulacrum goes through. Oh, they went. Have you seen this hesitation? This hesitation meant there's no way they can remove it. Here you go. Here you go. That's the end for Jace and your whole strategy. Alright, that was pretty brutal. I mean, oh, the Deuce is such a good card for them in this spot. What other wincons they have? Anchorages, 1 Fountain Port, only 1. And the Eternal Wanderer, right. Eternal Wanderer can be edicted very easily. Alright, they want to go the Deuce. So this should be a very nice Simulacrum turn. Because they cannot counter it. They don't even have double blue, sorry. And if we can beat a heavy control style, which is literally like the hardest matchup for this, I will be so happy. And the Deuce into, unfortunately, the Deuce, but at least their cards are way weaker without Jace. And that's the reason I love the End and the cover-ups, like it gets rid of all the wincons. Alright, swing. Can we swing just a little bit? We'll take the damage. I could go with the Tome. So we know that if we play Annex, it just dies instantly. This doesn't die instantly, so I will actually take it. Especially that we can draw basically twice the cards for, you know, foreseeable future. And we also want to keep playing clans. That is absolute, and this is actually good for us. It gives them a lot of time, because I basically need to pay 10 mana to hit for 2. But it also gives me double land in total, so that means I'm actually getting back with 2 extra mana every turn. Alright, I'll be honest, this is not a bad draw. Let's go for Simulacrum. See if they got another counter spell. Maybe they have, maybe they actually got it. Oh, they got the best one. I really hope they won't draw it. We have seen like half of their hand, but unfortunately they actually got it. So that always puts them ahead. Like, this card is just superior in this matchup. Every time they have it, they will get ahead. It's just a question of how ahead they will get. Duress is extremely nice one. If we play this, they get lost, right? So I think we literally go for Duress right now. It cannot be no more light. And this will put them in hard position. And we can go get... Alright, they have another one. Oh boy. They are really going for those good draws, huh? And that's so good for them. However, at least they can go for Annex. Into Annex. One of them will die. Did they really get rid of Get Lost? No way, man. No way! I actually wanted to discard to do Duress. I assume they have more. So we did this play because then we at least can draw, you know, basically cycle those annexes. So if they die, we still got the card. And we need those cards because, as you can see, we're fighting for value, like absolute madman. Alright, what they can take? Ram. Oh my god, the Ram Breaker. That's not great. So we actually need to kill them. They probably won't expect Corrupt, so that might be our out a little bit. I love the Golem. They can also make the Fountain Port token. Absolutely playing the land. Liliana first. And we can use map token as well.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the
If we
credit when
don't plus, they can kill her. No, I don't want to sacrifice the golem, but I have to. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Alright, the Deuce. Let's see, so they might want to answer the trigger. But that also meant... Wait. Oh, never mind, I have to go for it. I'm so... Then it beats my heart. Like, I like this golem so much. And they had no more lies. I might be a very happy person that I went for this play first. Let's see if they have another. Oh, they literally discarded the perfect answer to this. Love it. It won't be super easy, because we still need to like have demon in the board against a absolute hardcore control deck. But we are getting somewhere with this. That's a lot of damage. We will have to get Sanctuary at some point, but those corrupts, like I literally have Lethal in hand right now. But we need to make sure that we can, get around their counter spells. So they already had 2 3 steps ahead and 2 no more lies. Oh, they are going for the Ram Breaker. But this is interesting. If they go for the spam, it's actually pretty slow. And that means we can probably corrupt them. Sure. Alright, this is nice. I forgot about this part. Alright. Bruh, what a draw. And I will just draw a card. Then we'll think. Okay. This is interesting. We can absolutely win this if we play it right. I could go for +1. I probably really want to kill this as well, but let's start with this, and I will go for the fraud. We have enough removal that I hope we can draw into other one. If not, it's okay. Sunfall. We are getting to the good stuff, slowly but surely. Do you think they have another normalize? It's so hard to tell here. It's so hard to tell. I think this is Ritual Chamber turn, because if they have no more lies or removal, that means they cannot activate Ram Breaker, so they kinda miss the turn in a way. We can Aether Map Token and Tome, or just go for another Annex. I think I will start with this. And let's see if they go for removal. Oh man, I don't want... Oh, they can Demolition Field this, but I can draw in response. You know what? I'm literally drawing this card. I don't care. I don't want to give them any chance. Oh my god, I gave them the chance. Right, they also have the Realm Breaker. It's fine, there's Duress on top, don't you worry. Or a Tome. But it's still okay, because that means we are getting those 2 triggers from Annex. This is 4 damage, and don't forget we have Corrupt. Now they need to start answering all of this. We also have 2 Ritual Chambers, so even though, alright, I'll admit, I kind of forgot that they can mill all of this. It actually wasn't so bad for us, because we forced the kind of bad play. Now we can get rid of the last card. And this... I think it's Mazemind Tome for us. They won't mill us in time. Okay. Don't forget we also have ultimate for Liliana on the next turn. And we can do some hard choice. I think we will win this. I'm calling it. So they have only 2 mana for Ram Breaker. That means we absolutely go for the demon. We keep go for the fraud into Cardo. We can allow it ourselves. Because without Jace, Ram Breaker is a slow wincon. I could even go for another Annex. No, because Corrupt wins the game on the next turn. All we need to do is make sure that we have control over the game. I actually don't want to kill them with Annex, I want to kill them with Corrupt. Annex is just to keep them in lethal range, so they don't know about it. Then we'll try to hit the last card, and if not, we should have enough mana. No more lives won't work against this. And we have to... Yeah, we won this game, This is already lethal. And I really hope they will remove this, and it doesn't matter. Alright, they will get us to like 18 cards probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's absolute win right now. Yep, as you can see, they can remove it, but they cannot beat the Corrupt. Oh, this will be so juicy. Let's draw the card. Maybe they will react in some way. They can still attack with Anchorage to prevent Liliana ultimate. And I wonder if they will go for it. Oh, I have such evil splits in my mind right now. Alright? They don't need to do it now, so I'm happy to get some reaction. They literally drew the answer to Liliana ultimately. Man, if I didn't have those corrupts, I would be a little bit salty, you know? Like, a little bit. But here I'm just laughing, because we have so many wincons, and that's the cool part. Annex is just to soften them up. And then you go for the real play. My turn. My turn. And here's Corrupt to the face, my control player. By the way, we could literally deal 20 damage with those Corrupts. Alright, our opponent is going for... this is a rough hand. If they have 1 drop, we are in extremely bad spot. If they have 2 drop, I think we are okay. Oh boy, they will have a 1 drop. Right? Yep, here they go. Here they go. I want to play with 1 drop, the true way of standard right now. Alright, very hard, but at least they don't have another creature, which is super nice. Unless they play it at the end step. Alright, this is huge. They missed 1 creature, that means we are back into the game. Caretaker's Talent. I think this is a good Edict moment. Like, it's not super easy to hit this into a correct creature, so I think this is the best one. And of course we have to go for the Annex. We will have to play the long game. I'm not sure how much life gain they have. This is still an aggro deck, I think. You wouldn't play Siren in like a Control Azorius. So I think this is still more of a, you know, aggro token deck. So that means we will have to defend it at some point, just, you know, sweep the board and corrupt them. That should be good enough. Level 2, they want to draw this card, but not a very high impact copy. Like, they want a creature, not this. Perfect, thank you, Gods of Magic. I literally hoped for this card, and I was like, there's no way we'll get perfect 4-drop Simulacrum, the perfect card for a perfect deck. Man, every time I play this makes me so happy, you guys. This is so fun. Alright. Sure, at this point, I'm even happy I lost Annex, you know? Like, as long as I have my Golem, we are happy. We are happy here. So, yeah. They can draw cards with Fountain Bird. So basically, I need to really, like, stall the game for a long time, because I probably have to double corrupt them. Preferably on the same turn. Okay, this is definitely not perfect. So if I map token, they will probably kill it. Let's map token, so they can kill it. Go for the throats, don't work on this, don't forget. But of course our opponent don't have them. Virtue of Persistence. I cannot be so greedy, I still have, I think, 2 more in the deck. Let's go like this. I would love to draw a land, please land. Land from the top, this one time. Alright. Liliana is not bad. But we won't outvalue them. Liliana right now is not super amazing. I should probably attack first, to be absolutely honest. So that was a bit of a misplay. I gave them full information before I attacked, so that's always a wrong thing to do. Alright? That is kinda okay. Don't forget, even though this is a 4-4, you actually want to lose it at some point.
We all have things we'd
I wonder if they run counter spells. They cannot kill Liliana, so maybe we can try to get their cards, maybe? Probably not. Alright, easy way out. Second get lost, a little bit more than I expected. But we'll see, They don't want to draw Fountain Pearls, I think, because it's too strong. Alico, alright, this will be annoying. Maybe we can raise them. You know what? Because this is more of an aggro deck, they can go for other room on the next turn, so they might have 9 damage, because this, you know, makes that the base power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures. They have 3 creatures. Oh, with this they can play an extra. They can make a token. So this will be 16 damage, and that's way more. At least this is not an artifact. Definitely playing a land. So we could sweep the board and draw a card, but it's actually not very good. I think we keep removal and try to raise them. They never will expect. They will never absolutely expect that we can actually kill them. And they will think that they can kill us. This is an artifact, so we cannot kill it anyway. But I hope they won't block. Alright, they are blocking. Man, the golem of absolute power is threatening them. Alright, that means it will be much harder to go for lethal. Maybe they will try to go for the value angle and just, you know, go absolutely all in on those talents. Which would, I think this might be the winning strategy. I would personally probably go for it and just try to, you know, fight against this. Because when they removed Annex, they removed our value engine. Alright? We can kill it with Deadly Cover-Up, but then we lose Golem, so I'm not sure if we want to. Yep. What can you do? What can you do? I don't really want to give up the Golem, because that's something we have in the board right now. And when we lose it, we lose most of our pressure. So I can kill this. I don't want to show that I have Corrupt. I actually would love to draw this card down. I didn't expect I would have to remove 2 creatures on this turn. Do I kill this? I think I have to kill this. I don't want to sweep this board. We need some good draws from the top. Like, you know, literally the cut down would be perfect. Oh my god, please. Alright, that killed me. That killed me. This is literally the last card of the deck I wanted to draw, and I already have to. Oh boy. The problem is if I sweep, I'm the deck with lower value. So then I lose the late game. Like, there is no way. I need Annex and Cardo. You know, okay. Chance? Do we have a chance? I'm corrupting them. Because if I draw another corrupt from top, and we have a lot of those, that's a kill. 520 damage, alright. Yep. Good game, my friend. So they activate the room. All of the creatures are 5/5s, it's 25 damage. Alright, our opponent is going first. We have some life gain, we have some annexes and a sweeper, so we have a good base, but we need to survive this onslaught for an early game. So this is Boros. Either some token Helix control or, you know, the usual. Angel. Alright. I'll be honest, this is a perfect, absolutely perfect target for our slow virtue. It doesn't get any benefit if it dies at sorcerer speed, so that was really nice. They will follow up probably, but we will be prepared, because Angels is like, this deck is very strong in like mid game, but we are actually at our best in mid game and late game, I guess. So we should be absolutely golden. Go for the throat, extremely good draw. So that will probably negate their next creature. And that, but we'll see, we'll see. Exemplar. This can hit pretty hard. Pretty hard. I will try to go for double removal. Oh man, this is interesting. But I don't think I really care about it. This is interesting because they will probably try to trigger it and then we kill it. So they actually make the worst play and they don't get any benefit from this. So that will be a very sneaky way to play this. Alright, here's the Arcane. I actually don't like this card at all. I don't want them to draw a card. This is awkward. Next, we could just Deadly Cover-Up it. I can make a demon on the next turn, which is super good. Alright, this is not exactly the... Okay, it's fine. So I actually want to exile from their deck Archangel of Wrath, but I have to remove this one because I don't have good combination that prevents the Cardo. So I'm making the worst play in a way, because it's actually better play here. And we can make a demon or the live game. We could already Liliana. I cannot imagine losing with Liliana here. This is such a perfect hit. And they don't have too many good ways to remove a Planeswalker, probably except Archangel of Wrath. And if they replay her, we the end, and that's the end. Alright guys, I hope you had a lot of fun watching today's video and just good old mono black with Simulacrum card that I love way too much. And yeah, before we talk about the deck and results and all of this, first, thanks to all the patrons, thank you guys for your support, it means a lot and it helps create content like every single day, so really thank you. And if you ever wanted to join Patreon and help making those videos, check it out. Like maybe you will like the perks, maybe you want to be part of channel history, all of that is extremely appreciated. And what about this deck? Well, first tell me in the comments if you enjoyed the historic OG deck this deck literally was made before I had the channel, like completely years before that. This is what I was playing personally and I love this deck so much. Like there's still a video of this deck on the channel, I think, like since like from 3 years ago or something, or some similar deck like this, because I made like 20 versions of this. And what about this deck? Well, unfortunately, like I have to say, you will D-rank with this one probably, because Corrupt Solemn Simulacrum cost more than 1 mana. And that's a sin. Like you can, like, bro, what are you even doing? 6-drop that doesn't deal at least 50 damage. To be honest, like it just feels too weak for current cards. They are so power packed with, like 3 effects. Like everything just kills you on turn 3. You need to literally keep drawing removal every turn for first 3 turns or 4, because otherwise you are out. And even if you do, you also need card advantage engine with like Annex and Tome, and then you need to get more removal probably. Things need to go right for this deck to work. And Solemn Simulacrum is absolutely fun and amazing card, but it's a 2/2 for 4 mana, so obviously it will get rolled. There's a lot of exile effects, so sometimes you don't draw the cards. And Corrupt, well, one of my favorite cards, unfortunately is extremely slow, like 6 mana. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's all about those 1 and 2 drops right now. So yeah, honest review, it's not the deck that is competitive on the ladder, but this is the deck I absolutely love, and I would probably still play it a lot. Like I'm a little bit concerned with Annex because it literally feels like Phyrexian arena deck. And I thought about it, and Unholy Annex is just better, especially that we only devoted 2 slots to Sanctuary because we can live gain with this deck, so Annex can drain us a little bit, but we have Virtue of Persistence, Tome, Corrupt, and we can also deal direct damage to our opponent. So I think this is good enough, especially with Duress. You can always interrupt your opponent. You have seen how control decks fizzle against this, because you can, completely destroy their game plan, even if they draw counter spells like 2 turns in a row. So yeah, I mean, this is the experience. I hope you will like it. Tell me in the comments if you are also a mono black control fan. I know demons are the most popular and meta version, but I mean, demons are basically like mid-range aggro deck. This one is like a full control, so I hope you liked it as much as I did. Probably don't craft it if you want to be competitive and rank up. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.
With